Hello to all my friends out there. Hi, you guys. So we meet again. Well, it's very late, and it was very hot here today. If you're going to cook, it's got to be either late or very early. So I hope everyone is doing okay. Okay, this video is get by on less meat, less cooking, and $1 non-food items. So what I'm doing is I'm cooking the stockpile down, basically. You know, you're probably like me and you probably have all the same stuff I do in the stockpile. So it's time to eat it. So, okay, so I was cleaning my stockpile up and I had bought this at some point and the box was open. So I go, uh-oh, I better cook it tonight. So it's really easy. This is the macaroni, and it comes with a little package of broccoli, like dried broccoli. I find this brand to be good, Oh Velveeta. So I cook that up. This is going to be a less cooking and on top of the stove type meal. It makes a lot. So, okay, so you guys know that I have to go on a diet. And I thought, listen, do you want to keep going on these stupid diets or do you want to be reasonable? I want to be reasonable. None of these diets subtract whole food groups, you know, none of that. So, okay, now you can do this on top ramen. So what this is a little package of cheese that comes with it. I assume kind of like Velveeta. See how it's kind of just like the Velveeta cheese. They sell these at Dollar Tree, just the cheese packets. I think that'd be a good idea. But I buy these on sale, usually like at the discount stores. So to this, so you have your cheese. So now, have you noticed the top ramens are, some of them are $1.50 and they give you a little cheese packet. So now I want to add some milk. I buy this shelf-stable milk at Dollar Tree. It's the whole milk. In case I ever had to make cheese, this stuff works good. I have good powdered milk, but I'm not sure it would make cheese. This stuff will make a little bit of cheese. Like if something happened, one of the things that I'm doing is I'm finding things that I can add in the place of meat so that I can have less meat, and cheese is one of them, and milk is one of them. Okay, so now what I had in my stockpile is I bought this luncheon meat for $2, and I baked half of it with a little oil. Owie. My stove, well, you have to say, it does heat good. So pretend this is top ramen or any pasta stuff. So, okay, so here is my baked. This stuff takes so much better if you cook it. You don't have to bake it. You can make it. You can cook it on top of the oven. So I'm using like a small amount of meat, and this is going to make a lot. So how I can get by on the diet is just eat 1 cup. Just don't be a pig, you know. Or do you want, so I'm going to add a little cream cheese. Little rats. I bought this at a grocery outlet for about $2.20 something. Oh, I find this brand to be good. I want to add a little bit. So this cheese is going to make my my Spam. That could be Spam. Spam is probably a little bit better, but I find this stuff to be good. So now I just want to cut this up in bite-sized pieces. So, okay, where's my big knives? So then I eat this like for lunch the next day until it's gone. This stuff is good. You can make Spam with eggs and potatoes, Spam with canned, I bake it like this, with canned sweet potatoes, rice. I had that little bowl of rice. So this stuff is pretty good. And you don't have to be any genius cook either. But this could be any of those rice meals, anything like that. So it's gonna be done in a minute here. Okay, let me show you what we've got so far. You could stop right here. But what I did is I bought, at the discount shop grocery outlet, I bought this 2 pounds of this cheese for $1.97. So I will just put this on top and I will just cover it for a couple minutes. Okay, life is good. So we have this. We have this, and I had 2 pounds of grated cheese that I bought for $1.97. And we had this. You could bake it at this point, but here in San Diego it's super hot, so I don't want to do any baking. None. Not right now. Maybe it, I don't know. It stays hot until November here. You guys have seen me roast many summers. Let me turn this down so I don't burn it. Okay, so I have some, I think I get this at Dollar Tree. Today I was at Dollar Tree. So I'm just so happy I have some decent teapots. And a decent teapot and some decent teacups. I bought a new one for my, so just fold your napkin in half and then fold each, if it's a square napkin it works better, and then make like a little bow tie. And then I just have some mint tea because it won't make me hyper. It won't make me have worse. You would think after getting off the Diet Coke, my insomnia would be better. So, okay, last night I made some baked zucchini with hamburger that was like meatloaf on top. And so to stretch my meat, I had a 1/4 pound hamburger, and I made like about equal parts rice. And that was really good. And I sent the rest over for the dog, but it was more than enough for a meal. So rice with meatloaf. Let's see, I think I have the recipe right here. I want to get my cheap ways out there, you guys. Here it is. But you could put any squash. That's why in your garden you want to grow tomatoes, squash, onions, and peppers. So this year I'm not having a real high yield, but I'm getting really nice vegetables. I grew them all from seeds. So those 4 things: tomatoes, peppers, onions. You just put your green onions in the ground, the little part with the roots, and squash. I wish I had grown more cucumbers. I'm not done with this. Okay, so we have rice, like a meatloaf. You're stretching your meat with rice. Cheese, sour cream, and milk, like this is an example. You can stretch your meat by adding veggies. A lot of vegetarians kind of think of mushrooms as meat. That's a good one. potatoes, like what? Like hash or potato soup. And then you can add bacon, you know, a few pieces of bacon. Eggs, like a quiche, or like chorizo with eggs and potatoes. Milk, like gravy, and 2 kinds of meat. The other day I added sausage and bacon to my baked beans. Here's the list in case you guys want to take a screenshot. Okay, let's see what happened. Let's see what's happening. Ooh, yummy. This could be bacon if you don't have ham. This could be tuna. This could be pork sausage. This could be hot dogs. So here it is, you guys. All my thumbnails look kind of the same. That's okay. That's going to help somebody out there, you know. Okay, so now I am going to be reasonable. I am going to have 1 cup. You can eat just about anything as long as the portion is reasonable. And then, you know, I quit exercising and it shows. Now I'm going to make a heaping cup. I'm not going to be starving. So this looks good. This will do. I eat maybe another small meal in the middle of the night. Okay, now I've been watching these car living videos, and if you've been following me, you know that when I get up in the morning, I leave the house and I'm in my car from the time I get up until it's dark, because out here it's kind of creepy because of all the homeless. So I'm watching these people and they're like cooking full course meals, and I'm thinking, oh no, no, no. First thing I learned is do not eat in your car. My car is never going to be the same from that. So I came up with, and so I thought, why not make what you would eat in the car kind of similar to these 2 small meals, because I have one, you know, this is a meal, and then I usually have 2 small meals if I want them. Like I might have another meal of this if I want it. I might have small meals. Okay, so how about a sandwich with a small fruit, vegetable, or chips? I mean, it could be any kind of sandwich. It could be bologna and cheese, it could be tuna, it could be peanut butter, and you just take it with you. Or if you're in a car, you make it like in the shopping center there on one of their tables. Protein bars and yogurt. Okay, what I've been doing is looking for any and every kind of protein bar. So today I found these for $1. I thought I'll take $1.25 at a Dollar Tree. And then when I go to grocery outlet, I've been buying yogurts, various kinds, and I freeze them because I want to be reasonable. Just 1 portion, not being a glutton, not a whole pint. And these are kind of like ice cream. And I also bought 16 of these Go-Gurts for $1 at grocery outlet. Just 1. Don't be a glutton. Don't eat all 16. Just 1. I want to be reasonable. And then Dollar Tree had these because I like these, and they're kind of like a Slurpee, and they're a lot cheaper. They're $1.25. Out here, Slurpees are really, really inflated and high. And they also have orange, but I don't want to take it out because everything will fall out. So, okay, so protein bars. I bought keto bars. Those are really good. Sometimes I don't eat the yogurt at the same time. Sometimes I want to have my yogurt like a dessert. Tuna or boil, like the packets of tuna. If I'm home, boiled eggs, or if I'm not home, I buy these peanuts. These seem to hit the spot. Like if you're doing the keto a little bit, I just eat peanuts unlimited because who's ever gone cuckoo on peanuts? But if I'm eating these out, I don't eat them in my car. They're a big fat mess. Okay, so tuna with boiled eggs or peanuts, cottage cheese, and apple, or any fruit. You know, I like pineapple, and you can drink the juice down. If you get it in its own juice, that's